Now I've just acquired this monstrosity for a measly 80 quid. It starts, runs and drives as it should, and it's still MOT'd for about 6 months. So let's find out why the previous owners were so eager to get rid of it. Now if you're wondering why I'm so well wrapped up, it's because the blower motor for the heaters doesn't work. So I've got to have the window down at all times to stop the windscreen steaming up. It's absolutely freezing. Now it could well just be a fuse, but I've no idea where the fuse box is. It's probably tucked up somewhere so tight that if you do manage to squeeze your hand up there and pull a fuse out, it'll feel like you're abusing the fucking thing. Now every time you want to set off in this car is a real pain in the arse. You have to put your foot on the brake, you have to reach all the way over here to this stupid handbrake button, which of course doesn't spring up anymore, you have to pull it up manually. It's all really fucking slow. Look, what's it doing now? Is that right? It's off now, right? And if you're thinking about just stopping the car and leaving it in gear to make everything quicker, oh no, it automatically comes on every time you switch the car off. Twat. I mean, the old Picasso was bad enough. It drove people off the edge. Ronnie Pickering, he had one. Derek Bird, he had one. Look what he did. But this one, it's just a new level. It just chips away at you in small pieces. Things like this annoying handbrake just gets you, wears you down, and all these buttons that are in the places where you just don't want them to be. Mark my words, this car will cause murders. I mean, I remember back in the day, the VTR badge on the Citroen meant it was fast, or sort of fast, faster than your average Citroen. But this is a VTR Plus, and I tell you what, it's absolutely gutless. I mean, the car's far too big for this severely underpowered 1.6 petrol engine. I mean, you drop down a gear, makes a hell of a lot of noise, and it just does not move. It's completely useless. And I'm on a flat piece of road here. Get to a hill. This thing is, well, it's bloody useless. And if I drop down into second. Awful. It sort of sounds like a Saxo VTR, but I tell you what, I'll just laugh at you when this thing comes around the corner. Citroen have really excelled at making shit steam with this one. It's almost geothermal. Now if you see one of these on the road, you just assume that it's been driven by some prominent local business owner who's just gone bust. He's finished, done, he's lost everything, and this is what it's reduced to. He's there laughing manically, crying out that he's just lost 300 grand, as his family look on in silence as he floors it towards the edge of the nearest waterway. I mean, there's no wonder these things are such rock boxes, is there? I mean, these carpets have soaked up years of tears from the previous owners. The thing's rotted from the inside out. Now the first thing you notice when you get inside the car, aside from the disgusting smell of dogs, is just how awfully everything is set out in the car. Well, for a start, the climate control's down here just by the driver's door, so the passenger has no control whatsoever over it, unless of course they reach right over the steering wheel, potentially causing a crash. Straight ahead of you, there is absolutely nothing. The instrument cluster is in the middle, so your head's always got to be on an angle, which is obviously some money-saving thing by Citroen, so that they didn't have to make two different variations for left and right hand drive models. Anyway, the instrument cluster is absolutely disgusting. It's all digital, there's no temperature gauge. The car does smell quite hot actually when it's driving, but well, there's nothing on here, so it must be fine. It's only doing 32 miles to the gallon, which is absolutely horrendous for a family car like this. I mean, it's the sort of thing you buy to be economical. I mean, why else would you buy this piece of shit? I mean, there's these buttons over here which I can barely reach. Definitely couldn't safely reach them if I was driving. What do they do? That one just changes the display. Well, things disappear. And this one here, oh, changes the colour. So that's just going to give someone an epileptic fit. And these ones, well, there's no chance I can reach them. I don't really care what they do anyway. Oh, this is a great idea. Oh no, I left my chewing gum in there. I'll just push that up. Oh, and my view of the road is completely restricted now. what's in here. What? Why? Why does that need to be covered up? Why? The sun visor actually slides backwards and forwards. I wonder how many French engineers it took to design this pointless gimmick. Not much in there. Oh, that's disgusting. Ketchup everywhere. Oh, and the spare key has been left inside of the car. Now, normally only a simpleton would leave the spare key inside the car, but I think in this case the previous owner has hated the car so much they've just been praying that they got locked out of it so they wouldn't have to drive it anymore. We'll just put that back in there, because I hope that I get locked out of it and never have to drive the thing again. There's a syringe. Now I'm assuming that that's for the morphine that the previous owner must have had to take before driving this thing, because it's a pretty painful experience. If there was any left, I'd be sticking it straight in my knackers. In fact, I'd imagine that's why they had to sell the car. Ran out of morphine, and in a brief moment of clarity saw this on the driveway and thought, why is this piece of shit still sat there? In the back we've got dog hairs everywhere, which explains the horrendous stench in this car. I will say though, there is a lot of room. It could quite comfortably seat 3 people in the back, but this car doesn't stand a chance with the carload with this severely underpowered 1600cc petrol engine. Got these little compartments under the floor in the back so your dog can store more hairs. It's got these nice little fold down tables, probably the only useful feature of this car. So there is one good thing about it, but I mean, does anyone really use these? I mean, does anyone really need to use that table? In the boot there's yet more dog hairs, and there's this light which I assume is meant to come on when you open the boot, but it actually detaches, and it's also a torch, which of course doesn't work. Oh my god, it does! And it's as dim as my fucking brother. And there's no spare wheel, which probably isn't an issue, because if you drive one of these, your wife probably has one with her at all times. Under the bonnet there's absolutely nothing of interest. The exterior of the car is horrific. I'm actually threatened by its presence. I feel like I need to run away to one of those McDonald's safe spaces they have in the towns for the students and call the police. I'm sure if Harold Shipman was still operating today, he'd be driving one of these. I don't know who this Arnold Clark fella is, but he sells some pretty duff motors. Remember, buy Tommy Autos or buy twice. I mean, people accuse me of selling duff motors because I don't have any repeat customers. But the reason I don't have any repeat customers is because the cars I sell them never break, so they don't need to come back for another. Well, I had that car advertised for quite some time, and do you know what? Funnily enough, I didn't have a single inquiry. So I've ended up putting it in an auction, and it's made about 320 quid. And what I just said about customer complaints, well, I've had my first one in years. I sold a Vauxhall Zafira with 12 months MOT, under 100,000 miles, for a whopping 850 quid to some Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee looking sort of guy. Anyway, they took it on the longest test drive you've ever seen, looked at every scratch and mark. 6 hours later, got a message, oh, there's something wrong with this car, my wife stalled it. The clutch rattles a bit at the top. Give it some more revs. Anyway, funnily enough, the next day, I saw the car, all the way up near Laban. Can't be that bad, can it? Fuck 'em.
Rest of the bar and pull up a view. We'll drill lads till this night's through. Some bubbles up till you can't stand up in the local pub. Oh, rest of the bar and pull up a view. We'll drink lads till this night's through. Some bubbles up till you can't stand up.